What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. We're here with every Shang-Chi Omnibus release so far. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so this video has been requested a couple of times. I've always kind of held off on it because I don't know anything about Shang-Chi. I've never read any of the comics. I always just bought these omnibus because I was building a collection of every omnibus ever. And since then, I haven't really been collecting everyone because I refuse to double dip on money grabs. Anyway, with the movie announcement, I thought it would be a good idea for me to bust these out, to go over them with you guys, and get myself interested so I can start reading these and be more familiar with Shang-Chi. So, as you can see, there's 4 volumes of Shang-Chi, the Master of Kung Fu, and then there's 2 volumes of The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. These are all 70s Bronze Age Kung Fu comics. The last 2 are magazine style and they're black and white. And it looks like it's more of like team-ups with Iron Fist. Let's go ahead and look through these individually. We'll take a look at what they cover, what the cover price were, and we'll flip through the artwork. Let's take a look. Alright, so here's the dust jacket for Volume 1. This was the direct market variant, which borrows from issue 15. Marvel Special Edition, Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, Iron Fisted first issue. Alright, looks cool. Here goes the spine. They all have these old school Marvel spines. Who do we have? Doug Moench, Paul Galassi, Steve Englehart, Jim Starlin. Okay. Here's the issues that it collects on the back. You can see it's Marvel Special Edition 15 and 16, Master of Kung Fu 17 through 37, and Giant Size 1 through 4. Also has Giant Size Spider-Man 2 and Iron Man Annual 4. This originally came out with a $125 cover price. Actually, yeah, this was the regular cover for the omnibus. So here we have, some information about the books, some information about the creators. Here we have the actual hardcover, same spine. Back has the yin yang. All right, let's just flip through this here. Little table of contents. Introduction by Steve Englehart. We got some more intros here. So Jim Starlin doing the art on here. Can't go wrong with that, right? Alright, cool. You got a lot of fighting going on here. Everybody was kung fu fighting. I wonder if the story stays as I wonder if it stays as interesting when Jim Starlin jumps off on the artwork. I'm not sure when that is. Like I said, not knowledgeable about these issues. Yeah, this one, Jim Starlin didn't do this art, but it looks pretty similar. See more scenes like this. I assumed it was going to have a lot of those type of fighting scenes. It's a Marvel value stamp. It looks decent enough, man. So that's volume 1. Okay, on to volume 2. I don't remember if this is the DM variant or not. I think there was one of them where I missed out on the DM variant. So it looks like you also have Doug and Paul again, but we have Jim Craig and the talented Mike Zeck joining on volume 2. Collects Master of Kung Fu 38 through 70 and Annual 1. More about the creators, same yin yang on the back. Let's see, does it show us? Yeah, so this is the regular cover. I forget what the direct market cover was. So inside of the dust jacket looks very similar to Volume 1. Like I said, get yin yang on the back again. Yin yang in this thing. Table of contents, which a lot of new omnibus fail to include. These old school omnis always had like so much more info. Here we see some Iron Fist team up already. Looks pretty cool. Look at this. Boom. I think I can read these. These look like they flow pretty well. Looking like Liu Kang right here. Or I guess Liu Kang is looking like him, right? You have the letters pages in the back. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like these older ones always had so much more on the extras compared to the new stuff. I don't know if the writing is going to be super cringy though, you know? Like, am I really going to be able to read 150 issues of Shang-Chi from the 70s? I don't know. Time will tell. So I guess let's look at the extras in the back here because we didn't really look at them from Volume 1. But I saw what looked like some original art. Here's some pages. More pages. Here's some covers. Yeah. All right, now to Volume 3. I was able to jump back onto the DM variants. Spines look the same. This one is just Doug. I don't know how to pronounce this. Monch, and Mike Zeck. All $125 cover prices. This one continues with Master of Kung Fu 71 through 101 and What If 16. More about the creators, yin yang on the back. Yeah, and this was the regular cover for the regular dust jacket. The artwork looks good though, man. So issue 71 is the DM cover. Looks good. Looks like Mortal Kombat stuff, man. Not sure what storyline they're going to borrow from the movie, but I know that they're having the Mandarin, right? So isn't it like something about the 10 rings? Let's see what else we have in the back here. Comic reader. All right, in Volume 4, Shang-Chi Master of Kung Fu. I like this cover. Also the DM variant. Here's what we have in the back. Collects Master of Kung Fu 102 to 125. Marvel Comics presents 1 through 8. And Master of Kung Fu Bleeding Black #1. Here are the covers. Looks like we have some Wolverine tie-ins and those Marvel Comics Presents. That should be pretty cool. And this is the end of that run as well. So 1 through 25 for the entire run. Let's see, what was the regular cover for this? Was that it? Yeah, I guess so. I don't even remember seeing that. The conclusion of Shang-Chi's quest. Alright, let's flip through. Gene Day, Tom Greinberg, and Dan Day join the fray here. Tell you what, I mean, flipping through these books, I am interested in reading them. I'm not turned away from it. I like the artwork. I like the karate stuff. You know, I grew up on Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, so I used to love watching Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon, but that's about it for Bruce Lee stuff. But I'll give it a shot, man. I'll try to power through this. Give a review. Looks good enough. Let's see where we get these Wolverine tie-ins. Oh, so we get this one. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I always liked this book. I used to always pick them up when I used to hunt comics, and I know it was a wraparound cover, but I didn't realize it was Shang-Chi heavy. Oh, you know what? It's probably just the Shang-Chi stories within these Marvel Comics Presents books. Those books probably have... Yeah, see how short they are? He's just like the backup issues. Alright. Still pretty cool covers. Okay, so from what I remember from the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu Volume 1 is that this was more of a magazine, whereas Volume 2 was more of a comic book. I mean, they're both black and white, but I believe this one has a lot of, like, pictures, like Bruce Lee stuff, so it's, like, really like a magazine. This one, I think I got the regular cover on purpose because the direct market cover, I remember it was just whack. So you still got Doug Monich here, Bill Matlow, George Perez, Rudy Nebrez, and Mike Vosberg. $1.25 on the cover. Collects Deadly Hands of Kung Fu 1 through 18 with Special 1 and the Deadliest Hero of Kung Fu 1. So here's the covers here. Shang-Chi, Iron Fist, The Sons of the Tiger. Talks about the creators. It has, I guess that's Shang-Chi and Iron Fist and Sons of the Tigers there. Yeah, so this was, like I said, the regular cover. I don't remember what the DM variant was, but I remember it being whack. Let's take a look through here. A lot of info, I guess, because, like I said, a different type of format. Jerry Conway here, with a forward. So you go Bruce Lee picture here. Alright, so it does have some comic stuff too. But see, like, then you have stuff like this, which reads more like a magazine. I guess the magazine had articles with comic strips in it, see? Is that Chuck Norris? These look like a little bit of a tougher read, man. You gotta be really into Kung Fu. So you get the gist of it. Comics with articles, with pictures, with Bruce Lee, with stuff like that. Alright, and the last book, Volume 2 of Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. Got the DM variant here. I like that kind of painted magazine look. Chris Claremont's on this. Bill Mantlo again. Same with Rudy Nebris, George Perez, Marshall Rogers. So you have good artists on here. Collects Deadly Hands of Kung Fu 19 through 33 and Bizarre Adventures 25. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the same kind of magazine format. Similar back here, but you have another logo going on. Let me see what the regular cover was for this. Oh, that was alright. White Tiger. Yeah, so also with the articles and the pictures combined with the comics. Alright guys, so that's every Shang-Chi Omnibus released so far. I am interested in learning more about the character before the movie comes out, so I will try to jump into Volume 1. I like Bronze Age artwork, just the writing is what I'm a little bit worried about. Let me know what you guys think about Shang-Chi in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like on the way out, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more daily content. Stay minty fresh. Peace.